Hello, today is about an alternative to Thermacell when it comes to repel mosquitoes, and also how can you improve the product to make it just a little bit better. So it's about the Nitecore EMR 06 TAC, which is an electric mosquito repellent. If you are familiar with this, is how it comes. So you have the box, you have the manual, you have the pocket clip, and that will be the topic of today. You have a cable USB-C to USB-A, and you have 3 little pads there. So take that out of the way, this one as well. If you are familiar with the Thermacell, you will know that they work quite well when it comes to repelling mosquitoes. However, they are big and bulky, and they burn gas. So you have gas cylinders to maintain a small fire behind a metal pad there that will heat up the impregnated pad, and vapors will kill and repel mosquitoes and other bugs around you. Works for flies and some other stuff, black flies as well. So however, this is big. It's quite a big element. It's also heavy, and in fishing scenario, especially when you are fishing from the shore, or you don't fish from a boat, let's put it that way, and you have the weight on you, you are wading or stuff like that, this may come in the way. It's very useful to have, however, it is very big and bulky. Therefore, I was happy to find out that there is an electric variant of it made from another brand, and it's the Nitecore EMR 06. You'll have so Nitecore makes a couple of variants, more than a couple actually, for their electric mosquito repellents, and I chose this one for conveniency, and the fact that it was small enough but still independent, so kind of easy to use. They do have the 05, which is kind of that big, and doesn't have an included battery in it. So that one works only if you plug it into a battery bank or something like that. And they do have a bigger variant, kind of twice the thickness of this one, and just a little bit bigger in general dimensions, which has a big battery inside, but I found that to be too much weight for me, so I preferred to go with this one. Also, they have one with a combination of pads and ultrasound emissions for like other pests out there, like mice and stuff like that. But then again, you will get back to this size, so not much gain there. One advantage of an electric Thermacell will be the fact, an electric mosquito repellent will be the fact that you don't produce so much waste anymore. So this is how many canister I usually use in a year, and after the first year I started refilling them. These are just the gas canisters, so I started refilling them just to stop wasting plastics in a continuous matter. So for me it's more convenient to have this one as an option. I will charge it, use it, and then when it's done I will recharge it, and I do not create any more waste than is the case with the gas canisters. Also, another advantage will be that with this one you can actually travel by airplane, while with any gas container you are not allowed to. So if you want to travel with a Thermacell abroad, you have to make sure that at your destination point you will find the gas canisters, which won't be the case for these ones, because it's electric. As long as it's included in your allowance of electric devices on board, you are more than welcome to fly with it. Yeah, so that's another convenience. So you have volume, a small volume, you have less weight, and you have convenience, and you will be a bit more eco-friendly. If let's see if we can figure out how different they will be. Okay, so for this one is 94 grams without the pocket clip, and if I add the pocket clip to it, 102 grams, compared with the Thermacell that is more than double than that, 214. Yeah, so to the Thermacell, when you add gas canisters and holsters and a couple of pads that you will take on a day trip with you for fishing, that will add up to 317 grams. Sorry. So for these ones, for the same day of fishing, I will add those. I will add the battery bank. I will add the cable because I need it. And I will add the same amount of pads. And everything adds up to 217 degrees. So you'll save yourself 100 grams of weight if you decide to go for something like this. Let's move this out of the way. Now, you will notice one more thing on it. On the pads packaging, it says double size, double usage. So this is not compared with a Thermacell pad. It's actually compared with their previous model, which used to use, or with some other competitors' models out there that use two pads about the half of the size of these ones. Yeah, but what Nitecore offers here is actually the same size and thickness. I'll have the other one that I modified. We'll talk about it in a second. So this is the original pad they send with it, and this is an Thermacell pad I opened. So if you compare them, they are perfectly overlapping, same thickness, same size. Yeah. The only way to tell them apart is the difference in color. This is a bit purplish, this is a more bluish color. But other than that, you cannot tell which is which. So that being said, so be careful, because if you want to invest in something like this, you will want to have the new model, not the old model, so that you can take advantage of the bigger pads. Also a bit more use. So this is supposed to work for on the box here. It says they provide 3.5 running time, 3.5 hours, yeah, running times. For that 1800 milliamps battery included. By the way, it's not waterproof, it's just splash proof, so IPX5 on it. So you have to be careful, which I believe it's the main problem with this one. So you have to take care of it to not to expose it to water. Yeah. And and 3.5 hours running times claimed on the box. I found it to be kind of there. I had anything between 3 and 3.5 hours in my tests with them. I bought a couple, so those were my results. And if you add a battery bank to it, now depending on the capacity of the battery bank, you will have more running time out of it. So with the Nitecore Carbon 6K, which is not 6,000 milliamps, is actually 3,700 milliamps, I can charge these twice. That means I will get to around 10 hours of use in a day. Now in a summer fishing day, that should be enough for anybody. So with these two combined, you will be good to go, plus the cables and a couple of pads. Now what I did not like about this guy is the pocket clip it comes with. So first of all, it's way out there, so it sticks out a lot from the device itself, which is one thing I don't like. It's not kind of flush with my belt. And the second thing is, actually I cannot fit a belt in here. So it was designed for molly straps, for molly webbing in tactical environments, which makes it a bit problematic, because if you don't have molly straps to attach it to, you'll have to you may lose it just because it will not properly close. So let's see if I can slide this strap in there. So if you have it on molly, it's quite in there, it's nice, it stays put. However, when you tend to attach it to a belt or something, I'll try to simulate here, like that, it will easily slide off. So I didn't like that, and I wanted something to secure on my belt. Now the good thing is, this thing is removable. It's removable like that, and you can use a holster or a lanyard, or you can actually remove this part here. You can remove this completely and then attach another pocket clip. This is not a screw to do that. You have to open the lid, and you have from the inside coming 4 screws on the corners of this little foot holder there. Yeah, so that's how it works. And now let's see how you can improve it. So what I've used here was a proper pocket clip that can grip on a belt, with a hook on the end as well, compared to the original one that only has just some small plastic retainers in there at the end, but they are rounded, so they are not gripping quite nice. You have a hook here, so once it's over and under your belt, there's no way it's coming out. And this is kind of logical to be so, because it belonged initially to a phone case holder. This was a sub case. I usually get them when I order a new case for my phone. It comes with this cover, which is also the belt holster for it. And if it was designed to hold and retain a phone, it will work for sure with this little guy. Now, one advantage of this particular type of belt clip is that it's actually able to rotate. So I can adjust it to position. If I grip it vertically and I find that this part is digging a little bit in my leg, it's too low, I can easily turn it to the side and I have no more problem, or even horizontally. Yeah. Also, this will allow me to clip it on belts that are horizontal or vertical, or straps or anything like that. Regardless the position that belt or strap is in, I can still clip it and use it and have it in my desired position. Now it's quite easy to use, so to turn it on is you just press one time short and then a longer time. Let's see if it's, maybe is this charge? Yeah, no, yeah, it's on right now. So you have the blue light there that will let you know that is on, and to turn it off you just press once longer and it's done. So in order to do the modification, you will actually need to cut from the case itself pretty much that part that's padded there. You cannot detach the clip because it's designed to work inside of the rest of the case, so you have to cut off that little shape there, like trapezoidal rectangular shape, let's put it like that, and then you will be able to take that one off. And what I use to attach it, I also use some nano tape in the behind it to kind of seal those screws, and then you just screw in the 4 screws it has inside for the original pocket clip. So it's not a hard to do modification, anybody can do it. I believe this type of clip should have been chosen by Nitecore from the beginning. It's easier to do, and it's a little bit it adds a little bit of versatility to the product, and also it will be more secure. So if water is a concern, one thing you don't want is to drop it in water while you're fishing especially if you're wading. So that being the case, I preferred to have something that will secure it better. If you are just hiking, that might be a concern for you, but in fishing applications, I believe you have to have the better pocket clip, or at least if you use it as it comes, just add a lanyard, then secure that with the carabiner from your belt, so if it gets pulled off, at least you'll still have it hanging there and you won't lose it. Yeah. That being said, I believe it has value. Now, in my findings, it hits the pad quite the same as the Thermacell does. So I did not find any difference between the two of them. So other than the obvious difference in size and bulkiness and weight, so it should work just fine for you. If you use the Thermacell and it worked for you, you should be able to use this one as well. So that will be it for today. I wish you guys a nice day and everything beautiful in your life, and yeah, that's it for today. Bye.